I highly recommend you to watch part 1, so you can understand the whole idea. Now let's back to our video. The steps number 4 is schedule the learning time. One of the most important steps to take is to schedule the time to learn. This will allow you to take advantage of your time. But whether it's 30 minutes or 1 hour a day, you can cut back on other non-valuable activities, like scrolling on Instagram, and dedicate a small portion of your time to learning. For me, I make sure to listen to a podcast when I drive and watch some valuable videos when I eat. I make sure to allocate my free time for learning. 5. Redesign your social media feeds to let you learn new things too. Aside from friends, I also use social media to keep up with new value-adding content, and news also follows motivational speakers, so I always stay on the right path watching their content. 6. Share your learnings with friends, or why not write an article or give a talk about it. Mortimer Adler said the person who says he knows what he thinks, but cannot express it, usually does not know what he thinks. One of the best ways to fully learn a concept or a skill is by teaching it to others. This method is known as the Feynman technique, named after Richard Feynman, a Nobel Prize-winning physicist. The Feynman technique is a step-by-step process that will help you improve your knowledge of a particular concept. I will talk about this technique further in the next video, so don't forget to subscribe. 8. Rinse and repeat. Once you've learned something new, and once you feel you've mastered the skill or concept enough, it's time to move on. Revisit your list of things to learn by doing step 1 again, and move on to the next high-priority items to learn. Or you can look for new things to add. For real, there's no excuse for not learning constantly. There is a myriad of ways you can learn new stuff, and you can spend as little as 30 minutes a day doing so. If you are the type who needs to be forced to learn something new, then I suggest you enroll in a class or course that forces you to learn desired skills or concepts. Maybe you can take an internship too, or do freelance work that lets you start and enhance that skill better, because money is the first factor of motivation for most people. If you are the type who is too busy, then the time you spend eating or commuting can still be spent listening to a podcast or watching informative content. Need to de-stress? There are tons of content that are funny and informative. I love watching the Silicon Valley TV show exactly for this reason. So as you can see, there is really no excuse. Of course, if you're not used to spending this much time learning, you can take 1 or 2 days off to recover. But you can do it because there is tons of content you can consume on the internet that 100% fit your desire. But after a while, you'll get used to constantly learning, and you'll see how it can be so satisfying to learn new stuff. So make the first action right now, use the steps in this video, and be more strategic about learning. It can be a lot of fun. Thank you for watching this video, and especially for learning a new attitude. If you will implement this to your mindset, please give the video a like, so I know how many of you try to be 1% closer to their goals. See you guys in the next few days. Stay strong.